Welcome back to Movement Monday. Today we're going to focus on a joint we really haven't spent a lot of time on yet, which is our knee. So we end up seeing quite a bit of knee instability dysfunction in our KAMS assessments on that FPN tool. We see this through primarily the overhead squat and the lunge. And we start to see dysfunction when we have varus and valgus in the knee. So either our knees are coming out too much, our knees coming in too much, or our knees dive forward and we have anterior shear. So we're going to work on an exercise today that I really like. I like it to both improve stability as well as it's a great stretch. So I'm going to bring Cody out. So before we go through this movement, the other thing I'll say as well, is when we see knee instability, we want to shift our focus away from bilateral training, so doing your kind of typical squats, move towards unilateral training so that we can emphasize one leg at a time and really reinforce those motor control patterns as well. So we're going to do something called a multi-directional lunge, also an around the world, a clock, however you want to think of it. We're going to lunge in a clock pattern, right? Now before Cody starts here as well, we want to make sure that we have a bit of an eccentric focus here. So I want nice and slow and under control as we lower down into that lunge. You can come up a little bit quicker if you want, but let's try and focus on at least like a 2-second eccentric. So go ahead, Cody. So she's lunging into that 1 o'clock position. Straight to our 12. Good. To the side. Perfect. You can see there we actually shift focus on the knees. We want to make sure we train both knees when we do this movement. And back into a curtsy. Perfect. So one thing you'll see here that I'm going to draw attention to when Cody did those lunges, go ahead and just lunge forward for me for a second, Cody. And down. Perfect. So right here, okay, Cody's at a nice 90-90 with her legs. So she's got a 90-degree bend from here at her knee and 90 degrees here between her hips and knees as well, okay? This is a perfect position when you're in that bottom of the lunge. And the emphasis as well is that this knee is way behind her toe. Even when she drops down into lunge and pushes back, she's making sure that this knee doesn't pass forward because that's where we tend to see a lot of the dysfunction. So when we do these, I personally like to do this warm-up as a warm-up before I squat. Obviously, if we have knee dysfunction, we want to make sure we do this a little more regularly. But I would go through each circle on each leg at least twice and give that a shot. Retest your KAMS score and see if you can improve your knee instability.